Well, let's check in and see if KRQE News 13 anchor Elizabeth Alvarez felt it. Did you feel it?
No,
Good.
I did not. So that's a good thing. And I'm from California, so I'm used to earthquakes, but I still panic regardless.
It's still very scary.
Yeah. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Happy Monday, and good morning to you at home. We begin this morning talking about a deadly crash from overnight. We want to show you some video here of the scene. This was over off of Louisiana near Central around 8 o'clock last night. Police believe that the car involved here caught fire after the crash. One person is dead. 3 adults and a baby have been taken to the hospital. No word yet if they were pedestrians or if they were traveling in the vehicle, but we'll of course keep you updated with any new developments on this story. And firefighters are still trying to figure out what started a fire in northwest Albuquerque last night. The fire started about 8 o'clock on Market Street near Unser and Ladera. We got this cell phone video of neighbors making sure that everyone got out of the apartment safely. Some were even trying to put out the fire themselves. Firefighters say one person did end up getting hurt and got sent to the hospital. The people who were forced out of their homes are now staying in other apartments. A man accused of shooting up a party, causing a whole lot of chaos in the South Valley last month, is still in jail this morning. Christopher Sanchez was in court over the weekend after sheriff deputies say that he and his brother were arguing with a group of men and then started shooting at them. But Sanchez claims that it was the other guys shooting at him.
See, that's sort of the written complaints that I have by the witnesses state different, state that I did not fire no shots, and as well there were casings found on the other party, not where I was at.
Well, the judge did not buy his story and kept Sanchez locked up. Should Bernalillo County's minimum wage go up to $8.50 an hour? That is what commissioners will be talking about this week. Some say this is a good idea. Others say it's the exact opposite. The New Mexico Business Coalition has been passing around a position opposing the minimum wage increase, saying it could actually put people out of a job.
A business is left with no cost, or no option, but to reduce the hours or to lay people off, to let people go, and they raise the prices of their products to cover the increased expenses.
The bigger argument that changing the minimum wage hurts business is simply false. We heard that argument here in Santa Fe. We now have the highest minimum wage in the country, and we've seen anything but economic hardship.
Remember that the city of Albuquerque's minimum wage went from $7.50 to $8.50 an hour at the beginning of the year. The state legislature had a bill to do the same thing, but the governor vetoed it. And lastly, starting today, you can jet off to New York City on Jetblue. Nonstop flights from the Albuquerque Sunport to JFK International Airport began today. Now, it was back in February that Mayor R.J. Berry announced that nonstop service was coming to the Duke City. A red-eye flight will leave just before midnight and arrive in New York just before 6 a.m. We did some checking. The price is not too bad either, around $300 round trip. I say that is pretty good. That wraps it up for your Monday morning headlines. Be sure to catch Matt, Kristen, and myself every weekday morning on KRQE News 13, beginning at 4:30 a.m. All right, ladies. Nikki, I know you're going to love those flights to NYC.
Oh, yeah, I've been checking out on flights. Here's the thing. I was looking into flights for going home in June, and it says there is a flight that returns from JFK. The returning flight on Sundays gets you back here pretty quickly. You're back here, I think, before 10 p.m., and you leave late in the day. So you still get like a full day in New York, and you don't really sacrifice a lot of time coming back. That's the
good
best.
news. That's very good news.
Yeah. Thanks, Elizabeth. Have a great Monday.